Buckingham angrily slapped Meghan down for her dirty revelations could tear apart monarchy. The royal family could be torn apart in a bloodbath on all sides should Buckingham Palace decide to release their Meghan Markle review, experts have claimed. Royal correspondent Jack Royston said on the Royal Report podcast that releasing the results of an investigation into the Duchess' alleged bullying would reflect badly on all sides. He said, "I think basically if that report were published it would be a complete bloodbath on all sides and nobody would come out of it looking any good at all. I think Buckingham Palace will have taken one look at this and thought we are just going to look awful. This is going to make us look absolutely appalling, and if every single fact and allegation came out I just think it would be a complete mud fight and there would be mud over everybody." Bullying allegations were made against the Duchess of Sussex by former Kensington Palace staff members after the leak of an email exchange between former Palace Press Secretary Jason Knauf and Prince William's private secretary. The claims were immediately labelled a smear campaign by Meghan's team. A review into the supposed bullying was launched, however this week it emerged that the Queen would not be releasing details of the report, which was described as a blow for Meghan by some royal experts. A YouGov poll of 1,000 US adults from May 18 to the 21st, 2022 found just 45% now having a favourable or somewhat favourable view of the Duchess of Sussex. Less than half, 46%, had a very or somewhat unfavourable view of her. Niall Gardner, a Washington-based foreign policy expert and royal family enthusiast, told, "The popularity of Meghan and Harry in the US has declined significantly over the course of the year, and that will continue to decline. The image of Meghan is plummeting in the US as it is in the UK. The Queen is hugely admired in the US, as is Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge. Meghan's image is significantly falling in the US. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has refused to bow down to criticism by continuing to support the bereaved families of the Uvalde school shooting. Since visiting the town in Texas, Meghan has kept up contact, calling a sister of Irma Garcia, who was one of the teachers killed. Ms. Garcia's nephew took to Twitter to share that the Duchess had telephoned his mother to see how she was. In January 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan released their bombshell statement to social media which revealed they were stepping back from their royal roles and were going to split their time between the UK and the US, where they would work to become financially independent. At the time, multiple sources reported that the Queen, Prince Charles and Prince William had been shocked by the news and had not been consulted beforehand. Her Majesty then invited her grandson, as well as Prince Charles and Prince William, to a Sandringham summit to discuss the plans for Harry's departure. While it appeared that the couple's decision had been rushed, they had in fact been planning it for a long time, according to Diana, Princess of Wales biographer, Andrew Morton. The author spoke to the podcast, Pod Save the Queen, about how early Harry and Meghan had started to think about leaving the firm and claims that talks began just 6 months after their wedding. Morton told the podcast, Harry was having conversations in a London hotel with Oprah Winfrey back in November 2018, just 6 months after they'd been married. So they were thinking about a different direction of travel pretty early on. The irony is they had been given the keys to the first-class lounge when Prince Harry was given the position of youth ambassador to the Commonwealth. This was effectively the Queen's way of saying you do the rest of the world, leave William and Catherine to do the UK where they will eventually be the heads of state. Their statement read, "After many months of reflection and internal discussions, we have chosen to make a transition this year in starting to carve out a progressive new role within this institution.